Hello my friends, I'm GHondo. It is time once again to play some Judgment. Apparently that was way too much. That's not cool. That's not cool whatsoever. Alright, Bart, you're back in. And who can I replace the other one with? You don't have anything good or bad. You don't have anything good or bad. Okay, you have some penalties, but you are a really good archer, so we will take you. Well, that was distinctly not good. So much for having a gangster, I guess. Well, let's have to hope we get some more survivors soon. Because we're getting low on people again. Yeah, because we had to flee, we don't even get to bring their bodies back. So they don't even get a decent burial. I guess I should wait until I have a bit of, See, the problem is I can't even make that armor unless I can get cloth, so... I was gonna say, until I get some of that armor, but it doesn't really help since I can't get that armor. Oh, because I don't have enough scraps, I can't get this box. It sucks that you're not allowed to just, like, let it sit here and wait for you, like a lot of the other events do. If you don't have enough scraps, and then sometimes later it also wants gunpowder, so if you don't have enough right then and there, you have to just throw it away. That sucks. So fingers crossed for a survivor event, we could really use another person. In the meantime, we're just waiting for 360 research there, so we can at least know how to make metal armor, even though we won't actually be able to. But we'll at least know how to, so maybe I can find some on a trader. That's the other way of getting it, which is slightly less dangerous. The other thing we should be looking at is getting towards this and this. Both of them are very useful. This one lets you get attacked less often, and this one lets you do a little bit more damage with every attack, so both of them are very helpful. It doesn't really matter what order to get them in, because you eventually want both. Alright, so Jan, you are a mining and a crafter. None of these things will help that. Getting you tech weapons isn't that helpful because you only get one shot at tech weapons bonus. So that's of no use. I probably won't even build the defensive buildings, but I guess it would be helpful to at least know how to. Or at least be, sorry, to be allowed to if I do choose to. So we'll take that. So I'm pretty sure Jan is not... Yeah, Jan is not in the Mammoths group. So agility's not that helpful for him. Would be helpful though if he eventually did something other than mining. Interesting that you get to bring their equipment back when they die. That's kind of weird. I'm not sure how the game justifies that, but anyway, it's good that you get to keep the stuff. Yet somehow you can't bring the body back. You had time to strip it from armor. Sure. Let's go with that, game. Let's go with that. Alright, trader, please have cloth. You do not have cloth. You have a camouflage vest, but that's not that great. Okay. Actually, I scrapped those for 10. I can sell them for 12, so I might as well just sell those. Other than that, there's not really much. I guess I can sell some more wool as well. But there's nothing you have that I want to buy, so we'll call that good enough. See, now I have enough scraps for that black box. Bring it back. Bart has just about figured out how to do metal armor, which is cool. There we go. We now know how to make metal armor. I'm going to officially put one... Take off auto crafting for scrap armor and put on auto crafting for metal armor. They say we can't make any yet because we don't have cloth, but once we do, I'd like them to immediately start making some of that armor. That would be helpful. I'll just hang on to the extra bows, so if I get... Actually, well, I can scrap that quarterstaff. If I get another person, I can immediately give them a bow without having to wait to make it. There we go. That's what we were waiting for. Werewolves aren't too bad for the initial group. Let's go and get some more people. We found the wolves already. We'll use that focus shot thing to try and get its attention. Did not work. Apparently it couldn't figure out that it just got hit. Alright. So far so good. Where's the cage though? It's going to be buried in one of the corners, isn't it? Oh, there it is. John, congratulations, you're on cage. Very arbitrary. Actually, yeah, it doesn't matter. Probably not coming from this side. They're probably coming from the bottom or the right, so... This setup here makes sense. We can get at stuff from either side pretty easily. Okay, not too bad. And Annabelle, a survivalist. Conspiracy theorist is the evasion one, which is kind of cool. And labor is not one I've ever seen before. But it basically says don't do anything research or occult and instead just work faster. I am totally okay with that. You have 3 cracks at archery. I see that immediately. 2 shots at marksmanship, although one of them... Sorry, 3 shots at marksmanship. So you don't have to be an archer. You'll be pretty good at any weapon I give you, really. I wonder if maybe I give you sniper. I know it'll be a while before I get a sniper rifle, but... Marksman, or maybe fast healing marksman. Then pistol? Maybe do I just make her a late pistol person? I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I will decide that when she gains the first level. For now, let's get her back to base and get her laboring. Because that is what she apparently is good at. Bow in your hand, some armor on your back, first aid kit in your hand, and get your priorities sorted. So those are definitely all last, as expected. Maybe you're a wood chopper primarily. I don't think there's any debris left, but we'll put it up there. Okay, I think that'll work. Very cool. Guess while you're here, we'll just go clean this out for some free water. Effortless. Not really necessary, just it was there, so why not? A good a reason as any, right? If it would be worthwhile, maybe we'll do some scouting over here. I still really do want to try and find some cloth. Well, obviously it has to be a much easier fight than the last one was. Some scraps. Lots of scraps. Coming into a forest. On the edge of some kind of river. Or lake. River, I guess. Some weapon parts, those might be useful later. Looks like this is another damaged city. Can I handle that much ranged attack? If I find them separately, I could take those. So that's a possibility. I'd rather not deal with one of those. They are, as we discovered, a little bit too nasty. Fallen angels, not a chance. So as to hellhound a ghost, I think I can take that one. And that would get me some cloth. Alright, time to be brave again. Unless something here is easier that also has cloth that I just discovered. Doesn't look like it. Should be able to do that one for another research material. Okay, so there's a couple research materials over here that don't look too bad. This one here should be okay as long as we get... Especially if we can split them up a bit. If I can fight even just one or two of them separate, then this one should be an easy fight. Should being the operative word, of course. Front all by yourself. This possessed are so nasty. Alright, we're just going to back up a bit and get some where we have a little bit of cover. Which apparently is still not enough, but oops, no, not retreat. Heal. I was not paying attention, I just lost Bart. About to lose Bertha. Just lost Bertha too. I am not doing very well here at all. This should not have been a tough fight. And I've just lost 2 people for nothing. Wow, that sucks. Because Bertha was my very good archer, and now I have like the actual tough part of the fight. These are the things I want to deal with separately. They're just going to pound me into the pavement. And they're faster than we are, so that's Demon Skeet dead. Nope, John did. Okay, so I just lost 3 people for nothing. Apparently... killing some of them gave me some of the loot, but that's not going to help because I need 4 of those. Wow. Just wow. At least I have a group now, so if we get another survivor option, I'll be able to go do it. Just have to hope it's not too bad, because, well, we're pretty well screwed now. That really should not have been a tough fight. But clearly, I don't know what I'm talking about. Give me the enemies approaching early. Lovely. this might just be the end of us. Oh yeah, this is the end of us, for sure. There's no way we're taking on this many. No way. Yeah, this is it. You're done. Well, that was a very dissatisfying end. Not sure what best at dying is, but apparently that was her. I am very happy to see the Demon Skeet was the punching bag, though. That does bring me some joy. It probably shouldn't. But anyway. I guess that's that. Stay tuned. Season 3 coming up later. That's going to do it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and until next time, have a good one. See ya.